Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy, and today we're going to have a quick episode of Arcade and Pinball Talk and discuss button integration on Stern pinball machines. Pinballs are obviously getting more technologically advanced, and as you can see in the pinball machines that I have behind me, we have buttons on Monsters, Shock, Turtles, Pizza Contest, Star Trek, Photon, Torpedoes, right? So the reality of the situation is Ghostbusters, that'd be really cool to integrate a button on that. But anyway, beyond that, why is the button integration so limited on these games, right? I mean, I saw this format that people were talking about the other day and just talking about how dull it is that, for instance, Monsters is just a zap capability. I saw another person post about Turtles, about just a pizza eating contest. I mean, you got this button here that could do all these other things. And the reality of the situation is all it is for is one thing, right? I mean, is there a way to integrate these buttons better? Think about it. Turtles, pizza eating contest. Well, something they didn't think about was the fact that they have randomized pop bumpers for the pizza toppings for the pizza. It's random, almost like a slot machine, right? It goes ding, 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 click, and then it randomizes. Why can we not write a code that changes the randomization from the pop bumpers to allow you to be able to lock in on the button the topping that you want? Almost like if you remember the old Super Mario Brothers with the raccoon tail, and you jumped and you got the star and it would spin, and then all of a sudden you hit A and you get part of the star and or a fire flower or whatnot. Why couldn't they do that on Turtles? On top of the pizza eating contest, I think that's pretty easy to change code lines to say, hey, for randomization, enter button, click, and now you have randomization where if you don't hit the button, you just get randomization, or you have the ability to secure it. Would that make the game funner? Is that a word, funner? Probably. I think that would make the game more fun, right? I mean, plus the pizza eating contest. Maybe there's another way for you to be able to hit the button whenever you're in your modes with slash or whatnot. Think about that for a second. What about Stranger Things, right? Someone was talking about that the other day, about the button integration. Stranger Things, what if we made the button to where you clear so many different segments beyond trying to clear the ability normally on the game to get to the upside down? Maybe there is a quick pass, kind of like going in the show. There's the tree that has the opening, and then they walk in, they're like, oh my God, they're in the upside down all of a sudden, or vice versa. Maybe there's a way for you to code to hit the button at a certain point in the game based off a certain segment or sequence that takes you immediately into the upside down to where you have control. I'm not a coder, but I mean, if someone wants to hire one, I think I got some good ideas. Let's just be real. Monsters. Zap. I love the Monsters, by the way. It's going to be so great with the newest code. And also my next video. But the thing is that Zap, could we have done this a little bit different? Could we have actually integrated that to Spot somehow? Hit Spot with the ball. Hit the button mash to hit Spot. Integrate it in different segments. Grandpa's Lab to be able to have the spinner on the book to where you could actually secure something. Click, hit that button, boom, and you secure it from enlarging rate or whatnot. Is there a way to integrate these buttons better on these games? Pinball Nation, what are your thoughts? I mean, obviously we got all these games that have buttons on them now. What would you like to see on these games? How would you like to see those buttons integrated? That's the question here. Button integration, how to do it better, right? I mean, it can't just be one thing. Let's integrate it more. I think there's way more things that we could add to these games. More ability to actually, be encompassed by what the machine is in the code. So anyway, mark your comments below. Stranger Things, Turtles, whatever. I mean, say, hey, this would be awesome if they could do this on button integration. But I do think that Stern and all these other companies that have a button should change it and actually add more than just one line of code to it, from Photon Torpedoes to something else. Maybe, flip it around to 3 or 4 different ways that you could engage that machine on that button. I think that would be awesome. So anyway, put your comments below. Let us know your thoughts. If you're for this, if you're against it, let me know. That's the talk format of our show. But anyway, thank you again for watching today. This is your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy, signing off. Till next time.